Turn on your lights. Turn on your.
Guys, welcome back. I'm Victoria Yoosuff, aka Vicola, and today I just want to encourage you how you can overcome depression. How you can overcome depression. The number one thing on my list is get to know yourself, especially for youths or singles. I know a lot of people are stressed because of the economy, because of the fact that they are not married, because they are single. And because of that, they go through a whole lot of depression and a whole lot of stress because they want to join those group of people that have been married. But I assure you, you are not missing anything out. You are not. Your best time, your best part of your life is those times that you are single. If only you discover yourself, if only you would discover who you are meant to be, what you are supposed to be doing with your life, you will discover later on that you weren't really missing much. There is nothing special about being married except the fact that, okay, you have someone to walk along with you, or someone to hold your hand, someone to talk with. But you can also enjoy all that when you are working with God. So the number one thing is discover yourself, discover your purpose in God, because your purpose was given to you by God. So if you go all out searching for love, searching for friendship in the wrong places, you will miss it big time. So it's important that you not discover your own purpose, discover the things you want to do, and then things will begin to fall in place. But if you go out of your way, stress yourself crazy to develop um unhealthy relationships, to endure in unhealthy relationships, you will be missing out big time. But I assure you today that if you can just take out time to discover your purpose, if you can discover the reason why God created you, to be a male or a female, to be from the family where you came from, to discover your purpose in your organization or where you are working, you will see that there is so much more that you can achieve even as a single. So you shouldn't get stressed out trying to be someone else, trying to do things with other people's timing. That is why it's important that you know that your time is different. Your time is different. Everybody comes to this world born differently, born in a different family, born in a different location. And that is why you need to know that even if you are driving on the same lane with somebody, your destination is different. So don't get carried away by, oh, I want to speed and overtake this person. Yes, they said overtaking is allowed. I agree with that. But don't work with someone else's time. Everybody has a time. If I get married at the age of 15, that doesn't make my marriage to be more successful than yours. If you marry at 30, if you marry at 25 and somebody else marries at 35 or at 40, that does not mean that the younger person is going to have more fulfilled life. So the most important thing is for you to discover your purpose and then work with your own time. Walk with your own time. The timing of God for everyone is unique, and that's why the Bible tells us that the God makes all things beautiful in his own time. If you can just walk with the timing of God, you will be amazed at how peaceful you will become. I hear a lot of people saying they have BP, they are worried, they can't sleep, they can't do one thing or the other because they just want to get married. I assure you, you are not missing much. If you just discover your purpose, if you just discover what God wants you to be doing in life, you will discover that there is nothing special in being married. And why I'm saying it is, yes, it's special to be married to the right person, but if you rush and get married to the wrong person, then you will discover that it was even far better when you were single than when you rush into marrying the wrong person. That's why I keep encouraging youths and teenagers and singles to discover their purpose, know God's plan for your life, know where you are going, know your roots, know your timing, know the way God speaks to you before you rush into marriage. Because marriage is not the ultimate. You being alive, you being successful in life has a lot to do with your person. Are you happy as a person? It's not just rushing into marriage, it's not just rushing to have children. I see a lot of people, they are crying and running around that they want to get children, but they have no idea what it takes to be a parent. They have not really gone to take bath for a newborn baby. They have not discovered what it is to name a child, or how to train a child, at what point to clean the umbilical cord, or how to change diapers, how to when or how to start schooling and all that. Potty learning, there is so much for you to learn. So don't go ahead of yourself. The most important thing, discover your purpose, discover God's plan for you, walk with your own timing. And I'm sure that if you can just do this, your life will be more stressless. Your life will be stressless. You won't bother yourself with the fashion trend, and because you know the purpose of God for your life. And when you want to have godly children, godly homes, your decision making will be greatly affected by the things you do. You will not be carried away by what other people do. You will become a trend on your by yourself. You will be able to create things that people will actually look up to. You will do things that will be amazing to the world and to the people around you. They'll be like, wow, even at 20 something or late 30s, she's still happy. He's still happy. They're still going to church. They're still mixing with the right crowd. They're still doing the right things. That is what happens when you discover your purpose. When you are not trying to work with someone else's time. When you are not trying to impress people at the expense of your own happiness and your own joy, because that is what is happening to a lot of youths all over the world, not just Nigeria, not just Abuja, not just Lagos or Port Harcourt. A lot of people are missing it in life because they are working with someone else's life, with pretending to be someone else. They are being a copycat of someone else, pretending to be who they are not. How long will you continue to pretend? For how long will you pretend to be who you are not? Packaging here and there.